Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. Soap spoilers for next week. Emmerdale cancer fears and Coronation Street death twist. There's huge, worrying, and dramatic scenes across the soaps next week, with Emmerdale, Coronation Street, and EastEnders spoilers teasing what lies ahead for their characters. Viewers of Emmerdale, EastEnders, and Coronation Street can expect emotional scenes and plenty of drama next week. There's deadly danger and tense episodes for one show, while a sad realization comes out of concern for a fan favorite elsewhere. Viewers will also see the possible start of a new health storyline for one young character. On Coronation Street, it's Craig Tinker's final week, and spoilers have teased he could be killed off in devastating scenes after a brutal attack. As actor Coulson Smith bows out after more than a decade, Corey is definitely one to watch. Over on EastEnders, there's fears for Stacey Slater's well-being amid her own exit from Soapland. Her loved ones fear for her when they realize she hasn't left her bedroom in weeks. Meanwhile, on Emmerdale, fans will see one character suffer in silence as she learns she may have cancer in upsetting scenes. Here are all the biggest plots of the week across all the soaps. Things kick off when Craig Tinker is caught up in an incident that leaves him fighting for his life next week. As his life hangs in the balance, shown bloodied and beaten, he's rushed to hospital. His loved ones and pals pray for his recovery, and soon his former stepfather, Kirk Sutherland, is making an emotional phone call to Craig's mum, Beth Tinker. Beth left the show last year after being blackmailed by Kit. But will she return to Weatherfield as her beloved son fights for his life? With Coulson Smith, who plays Craig, leaving the role, it certainly doesn't look good for the character. But will he pull through? It seems Craig regains consciousness as spoilers reveal he tries to tell Lisa Swain and Asha Allahan what happened to him. Lisa is shocked by the severity of her colleague's injuries, that things take a turn for the worse when it's revealed he has swelling on the brain, and just as he tries to detail the incident that left him injured, he deteriorates. News about the character soon sends shockwaves across the street, and Kirk makes the call to Beth. With residents turning to each other for support, has Craig died? Viewers will see concern grow for Stacey Slater, amid the news that actress Lacey Turner is taking a break from the BBC soap later this year. Stacey has been in a bad way ever since her ex Martin Fowler died in the Queen Vic explosion back in February, just after he asked her to remarry him. Her daughter Lily Slater tries to cover up what's going on despite things taking their toll, but soon Stacey's loved ones find out. As Kat Slater heads to the house, she is left worried by what she uncovers. She tries to take control of the situation and calls a family meeting, with Kat, Alfie, Suki, and Eve planning to help with childcare, as they question whether Stacey needs professional help. As Stacey continues to hide away in her bedroom, Lily breaks down. Soon, Stacey takes her first trip out of the house in weeks, but she worries Kat with her plans for a family meal. When Stacey's phone is misplaced, and she realizes it's in the laundry bag, which is now on its way to the laundrette, she panics as she explains it contains voicemails, photos, and texts from Martin, and they'll be lost forever if the phone is damaged. She rushes off to find it before it's too late. And in her absence, her son Arthur shocks Alfie with a secret. Meanwhile, as Stacey reaches the laundrette, her behavior concerns Kat and Lily, who fear she's experiencing a bipolar episode. Soon, an incident between Stacey and Lily leaves their relationship at breaking point. There's cancer fears for Sarah Subden as she pushes forward with her plans to have a child through IVF next week. As she undergoes an examination at the fertility clinic, the doctor advises that she has found some inflammation while examining her cervix. Sarah fears the worst but doesn't tell anyone, unable to open up to her loved ones. Later on, Sarah slips away to her hospital appointment alone, where she's forced to face her potential cancer diagnosis. But what will her biopsy results reveal? Emmerdale boss Laura Shaw recently told The Mirror that amid Sarah's desperation to have a child, a new storyline would start for her that would run on for the next year or so. She spilled, we have seen Sarah deciding she wants to have a baby. That's going to be a big story over the next 12 months or so. It is going to have lots of twists and turns, and is going to cause some big ruptures in the whole family.